A lot of talk and frustration about why it has taken so long to get the results. So let's break down where those numbers are coming from. Team 12's Bianca Bono is live from the Maricopa County Tabulation Center. And Bianca, there's still a significant number of ballots that have yet to be counted.
Ready?
Mark, that's right. More than 300,000 of them. And what Bram was talking about, the 78,000 that we saw tonight, those were early ballots the county received Saturday, Sunday, and most of Monday. So we have yet to see those record-setting 290,000 early ballots received by the county on Election Day. Why is that the case? Because the county has a first in, first out policy. The sooner they get your vote, the sooner they count it. Now, as Bram alluded to, county officials did originally say they were hoping to have 95 to 99% of the count here in Maricopa County done by Friday. They said they are now moving the goalpost back, again, because of the sheer number of early ballots received on Election Day. Now, I do want to point out that the news that these particular ballots take longer to count is not new. These early ballots go through a very thorough process, which includes signature verification, processing, and then tabulation, and that takes time. And it's also the law in Arizona. We're told workers here are clocking 14 to 18-hour days. In leading up to this election, county officials were very transparent, urging voters to get their early ballots in early. But as we've stated, they got nearly 300,000 on Tuesday. The process in Maricopa County has become the source of some misinformation, alleging the fact that we don't know the results perhaps means something nefarious is going on. That is not true. Republican county election officials also responded to claims from gubernatorial candidate Kari Lake that workers here are dragging their feet and slow rolling the results. Take a listen.
We are absolutely not slow rolling it. And also, if their team would have been paying attention before this election, they would have heard us talk about this over and over again, that we were not going to have results on election night or even the next day, that it was going to take several days. And quite frankly, it is offensive for Kari Lake to say that these people behind me are slow rolling this when they're working 14 to 18 hours. So I really hope this is the end of that now. We can be patient and respect the results when they come out.
On election day.
So
again, the 78,000 results that we saw tonight, those are early ballots received Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We have yet to see those early ballots from Election Day. We're told from county officials we can expect around the same number of results to be dropping around the same time every night until they're completely done with the count, guys.
Bianca, look, a lot of people across the country are paying attention to our election here, wondering why the results have been called in other states, but not here in Arizona. It's because of those drop-off ballots, right? At least in part.
Thank you, sir.
No question about it. Bill Gates and Stephen Richard today pointed out that no state is 100% done counting their votes. But because many of our races are so close, a lot of eyes are on Arizona and particularly Maricopa County. So a lot of people have stopped watching what's happening in other states. And frankly, every state has different laws. For example, here in Arizona, talking about those early ballots, voters have a lot of flexibility. They can take that early ballot and drop it off on Election Day all the way up until 7 p.m. when polls close. That is simply not the case in many other states.
Sometimes convenience causes problems. Bianca Bono reporting from the Tabulation Center. Bianca, thanks.